Good morning. It is a Tuesday morning. This is I don't know what day it is. I think it's like the 17th or something like that of June, somewhere around in there. And I have not posted a video in quite a while. Just really have been lying low. I've still been walking and doing my thing, but just really haven't had a whole bunch to say. My rambling thoughts have just been stored up in my own brain. But this morning I'm walking down a new to us street. Haven't walked down this street before, so maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see some interesting things to talk about. So I'm kind of on a busy street, so sorry about all of the noise of the traffic, but I'm going in a completely different way, and I want to take a moment to talk about what we're going to see here. So there's this house on the corner up here, on the corner of Mulholland and Topanga, which, not the current owners, but the previous owners, the guy took it upon himself to beautify this particular intersection with thousands of cactus, succulents, and everything. And he just kind of took it upon himself to just plant them where there was nothing planted previously. And over the years, it's grown to be a huge cactus farm. Let me show you some of it, and I'm not even there yet. It's got some agave here, even across the street. There's some cactus over there, agave. So it even comes all the way down here. But look at this. Just cactus everywhere. It's not as nice looking as it used to be, because the guy would come out and actually tend to all of this, but still, I mean, look at all that. And we'll go across the street to where the big display is. Have to cross Topanga here in a second. Check this out. And again, this used to be in much better shape, but it's still pretty amazing that this guy took it upon himself to put all of this cactus out here. The last time I was out here, it was quite a bit more overgrown, so it kind of looks like maybe they've taken some of them out. Look at this. You know this has been here a long, long time if it's this big. Look at the size of those spikes in that thing. Well, this one looks like it didn't do very well. You know, they do need some water, and putting all this gravel around here, I'm not so sure that really helps. But there's the house that the guy used to live in. They're just huge. Look at the size of this guy. Well, I've lived in the neighborhood for 20 some odd years, 22, 23 years, and all of this cactus has been there since then. So I have to be careful where I walk. So you know that these are at least 20 years old, probably more. This is interesting. What is this? Huh. I think this is where a puppy was buried, because I see a dog tag on the cross. Oh. Yeah, I wish this was kept up a little bit better, but it is what it is. And it continues on up there a ways. I'm going to turn around and come back because I'm still 2 or 3 miles from home. So, but look at that. And he even went across the street too. I guarantee that he doesn't own this land over here. But he wanted to beautify it with some cactus. Well, you know, standing up here on this hill, overlooking my home, never gets old. It's really beautiful here. It's gonna be another warm day today. Yesterday it got up to 104 on the back patio. Today will probably be about the same, then it's supposed to cool down a little bit. Let's take a look. Let's see what I see. Well, let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, the ugly monstrosity, but that's okay. It's there to stay. Yeah, looks like June bloom may be over with. You know, where we have the morning clouds. I don't know, it's supposed to cool down. Like I said, it's supposed to cool down later in the week, this coming weekend. So maybe a little June bloom will come back in. Yep, it never gets old. What's really amazing is to look at all of the trees, because these are not natural. These are not native. Everything you see, this urban forest out there, all of those trees, that was all planted and irrigated from water from the Owens River, 200 or 300 miles north of here. It's kind of crazy to think about that. Yeah, the entire valley floor looked like this. 100, well, more than 100 years ago, 150 years ago, it was just scrub. There had been, I'm sure, a few oak trees and stuff like that, but this is all an urban forest. Palm trees and jacarandas. Those are the purple trees that you see right there. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Look at all those houses perched on that hill right there. That's the Calabasas Highlands. Rich people live up there. It's all gated, I can't get up there. Wish I could, it'd be fun to walk around up there. You know, a friend asked me recently, I've been a little quiet lately, and just a lot on my mind. World events and everything just doesn't settle well, and you know, my rambling thoughts previously had gone to interesting things, you know, like fruit trees and birds and plants and all sorts of interesting things, stories that I could tell. My mind is just kind of clogged up with all the bullshit going on in the world right now. And, you know, I don't want to share that here. I want this to be upbeat and positive, and just listening to Dave ramble on about plants and whatever. So hopefully I can get my mind set back into its regular groove. Keeping my fingers crossed on that. So we'll see. The Beatles. Well, I'm headed up the hill, my last hill towards home. Great walk today. Really worked up a sweat. Felt really good, over 4 miles. And saw some new territory, so that was kind of nice. Hi. And yeah, so y'all be good humans out there. Smile at somebody, say hi, and just try to spread some brightness in this world, okay? Love and light. Peace. Oh, peace. There we go. Peace. See ya.